Hi, welcome to another episode of My Horror Life, and we're going to delve back into a topic again for the last time. We're going to talk about the horror community, and it might not be the last time forever, but it's going to be the last time for now. So, I was just talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about the goods and the bads, like my last episode said about the goods and the bads of the community, and I'm just here to give some pointers out for people who are interested in being in the community, people who are in the community, and those who are toxic in the community. So first of all, here's one of my advices. Surround yourself with people who are not just takers. Now, these are people that reach out to you and say, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? And when I say about just takers, I don't mean they have to give you the world, but they do have to, kind of help you too. Whether it's by a perk, whether it's by help you promote something of yourself. Like for me, I'm on IMDb, and I do a lot of networking with people. So like people would say, hey, drop in the comment section below your Facebook page, your IMDb page, your Instagram page. That way we can all get together in the community and like help one another. And then you take that post and you put it on your page, and then your friends do that. Then someone on your friends does it, and so on and so forth. So, everybody's helping everybody. Isn't that a great concept? Is that something that we lost, that we used to do and we just don't do now? Help each other. It's not just about taking; it's about giving too. So this is my first advice. If someone reaches out to you and it's go ahead, help them. But if you don't see that, if you're asking, hey, can you help me promote my IMDb page, my YouTube page, and then I just don't have time, they're probably a taker. And also, you gotta remember who the person is too. If there's someone that is involved in multiple things, you're probably not going to get much back. And that doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes them a busy person. So you gotta just feel each person out individually. So that piece of advice is on a case to case basis. So then I just talked about networking. That is a perfect way to get your name around the community and help other people get their name around the community. It's a give and take relationship with networking. So like I said, there's a post going around right now. A few people have shared it. Like, hey, down in the comment section, comment your IMDb page, your YouTube page, your Instagram, your TikTok, or whatever it may be. Or if you have a website, drop the website down. Or if you have an Indiegogo movie going on, drop that down. And then with all the people who drop their comments below, one person is about to share that same post and say, hey, drop your things down. And then someone in your friends is going to say, oh, that sounds like a good idea. And there's the process. Helping and giving at the same time. God, where's that concept been, huh? This next one's for movie makers, and please don't think I'm trying to tell you how to run your productions. But when you're offering perks in Indiegogo or a Kickstarter or whatever crowdfunding you're using, and you offer that perk, and say the perk involves IMDb credit, you should always have somebody who's running your page for you, whether it's you or someone else get access. That way, when someone does do a perk, they feel like they're involved right away. When they see their name next to that movie, it kind of gives them the added strength to help more. Because they're saying, wow, this person cares about the contribution I just gave. So that person now going to share the hell out of it. And isn't sharing part of the process to get the funding for the movie? If no one shares, no one knows it's there. You can't just have the people in the movies sharing it, because they're going to share it to the same page over and over and over and over again. And yeah, some pages are okay with that, but eventually the members are going to say, is this the only thing that we're going to see on this page? And then they're going to get like angry, and they're going to not like your movie. So if you have a lot of people sharing, because now that person is being recognized for your movie, now you have a lot of different groups being hit. Or people messaging people and say, hey, I'm involved in this movie. They really care about their people. They added me right away. I feel like I'm part of the team. And that person's going to say, maybe I should get involved. And then that person's going to do it. See how it works? Like I said, I'm not trying to, I'm just giving advice. And this is stuff that I've heard from many people involved who don't feel like they're involved because they don't see their name there. Now, as far as t-shirt goes, yeah, there's always time frames on that. I understand, because you want to send out things in bulk, or you want to make sure that you have all the money that you promised for the shirts. I understand that. So like that stuff, keep doing what you're doing. So, also, I've been told that when you buy your way into a movie, you're not really part of the process. I'm going to tell you something right now, and many people agree with me on this one. Whether you put $1,000 down or $5 down, and you get some kind of perk, whether it's a thank you, whether it's a shout out, a t-shirt, a poster, you are part of the movie. Because without everyone's contributions, the movie would not be made. So anyone who's watching this, if you donated all you had was $5 because you're supporting a family and kids during this COVID, and you sacrificed $5 that could have got another meal, you're part of the process. I don't care what anyone tells you. You're part of the process. You are part of that movie. You're part of that magic. Don't ever let anybody tell you any different. I've done the small perks, and I've done the huge ones. And I even shared the hell out of them, because the ones I shared the hell out of recognized me right away. I have a couple executive producer credits, a lot of associate producer credits. And you know what? All those movies got extra shares from me. And then I got people turned on to those movies, and guess what happened? Those people shared. Wow. See that? I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm just saying this is common sense stuff. If you scratch someone's back, they're gonna scratch yours. That's the old adage that still lives today. So, toxicity. Now you have some people in the community, and they're there from themselves. These are the ones that you gotta stay clear of. You need to surround yourself with people who you care about, and they care about you just as much. But there are some out there that they will take from you, and they will forget you. Not even a message to say hi. They'll thank you for your contribution, and then you're just out the door. That's what you have to eliminate from your life. You have to eliminate, if you want to be part of the community, you have to make sure that you're pairing yourself up with the right people. I had to get rid of some people. And some I thought highly of too. But they were only there for themselves. So I was told once that you should share just because you want to share. And to a certain degree, they're right. But when you share something dozens of times, hundreds of times, and you don't feel that simple, just a simple thank you, a message from someone, thank you for sharing. Because you can comment all you want. If you comment on the post, that's called looking good. You gotta keep up that looking good for everyone. Oh, look at he commented on Rob's thing. Oh, but will they message you with that same thank you? That's how you know if a person's toxic or not. That's the true way. And like I said, you also have to take into account sometimes people have busier schedules. I understand that. Sometimes people are doing the movies while they're doing a job, while they're supporting their family. Understand that totally. But we don't hear from them for weeks, months. They can't just drop a simple thank you. That's when you know that you need to separate yourself from that person. Surround yourself with positive people. People, like I said, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Keep grinding. I heard this term the other day from a good friend. He said, Rob, keep grinding. You know what? That feels so good to someone who recognizes that I am trying hard in the community. Someone that loves the community just as much as I do. And I'll tell you right now, I severely love the industry. I love horror. Sometimes people are surprised when I haven't seen a certain movie. Like a couple weeks ago when I first saw Terrifier for the first time, everybody's like, where have you been, Rob? I know, huh? And it was amazing. But I saw something more amazing that's 4 years old and I still hadn't seen it until yesterday. Train to Busan. I was totally blown away by this movie. I called it online. I said, what a breath of fresh air. Finally a movie that gets it. Terrifier got it too, but man, this was edge of your seat the whole movie. That's what's been missing in the world of horror. Movies that can actually make me believe again. I've always been a big believer in 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s horror. Even some 2000s, but there's only been a few movies this decade that has actually left me fulfilled. So, but this movie was a reassurance that there are still people that get it. I know I got a little off topic there, but I wanted to show you why I do these videos, because I do love the movies and I do love the community. I just don't like the toxic parts. And there are small ones out there. Separate yourself from that. Concentrate on the positives. Concentrate on the people who care. I love all you. Horror movies will always be my life. And for the people who are positive, you're my life. Much love. Rob out.